A pleasant good day to all my online viewers, all who are doing this program, Disability in Focus on the air again. Tell a friend, tell a family, tell all you know who you share this program with. So, sorry we didn't have any program for last week Wednesday, but we are on again. And I would like to say a pleasant good day to my operator with me, Alex King. A pleasant good day to you, Alex. Hope you having a wonderful day so far. Okay, so we are looking today of the various disability, not the various disabilities, the numbers of persons with disability for 2023 in Guyana, around the world, and for the USA. Okay? But before I give you that amount of number, my concern here now is hard. What is hard for a person with a disability who have a family or do not have a family to have a job, right? I am pleading with the government to find it to have persons with a disability to have a job. Those who might have a family or do not have a family should have a job. All right? And we have persons who might become a disability and they was working and they might end up with some kind of disability. It might be an accident. They apparently might fall off of a ladder, break the foot, something to the case. And these persons with a disability have should have back the job in doing what they can do and so on. Or those who wasn't working should have a job to work. They might have skills in working as a manager, like using a laptop. So doing manager work, you might be able to be working in an office and doing these things out for whatever will be the job they will have as a person with a disability. Okay? And where we know we might, not might, we have those who would, what to use the term now? Oh, listen, these persons who are in wheelchair, especially those who in wheelchair, if you can't show the public out there or through these different places where you might be going to work. You can do this or you can do that, right? Because not only persons with, not only persons who are in a wheelchair can work, how to say, work at GTNT, work at GPL, or in front of this. They have persons who have a disability, or not a disability, who are in a wheelchair, can what? Do hairs, do nails, out there too. Other than have a disability, right? And if, as I said again, these places, like who persons could be doing, who can do hair or do nails, or if the government can have a government job for them as persons with a disability, right? So I am pleading with the government to look at that particular one in having jobs out there for persons with a disability. That is my concern in where the government should get jobs out there for persons with a disability. Okay. So before I continue going on and going down, class block making stop where they have 4-inch and 6-inch blocks. They have Bagasan, they have Bagasons, they have Siemens, and they have various other things. You can contact them on 218-0442, 218-0442, 622-6814, 622-6814 for more information. Freedom Life Ministry, where they have service on Sundays from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. You can go there to the Sunday service on Sundays. Then they have Tuesday service on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. about 1 to 2 p.m. So you can go to the Sunday service. I think you can go to the Sunday service, or you can go to the Tuesday service where they have the deliverance service on Tuesdays, where they are located too in Princess and Link Street. You can't miss it. It's a three-story building painted in orange. You can't miss it, or you can catch a front road bus, a 47 bus, and tell them you are going to the church, and they will put you off there. Okay. Cultural Labor College, where they have classes in the morning from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then they have evening classes from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So the northern classes is for those who do work in the evening and they don't have anything to do during the day. They can go with the classes. Is for anyone, a child, middle age, big ones. If you never went to doing CXC. So if you would like to try any of the classes morning or evening, but if you're working in the morning and you need to do evening classes, as I said, I have evening classes from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can go with any of the two classes, morning or evening. Okay? Alright. So getting back to number two of it now. So as I say, I will give you the amount of persons with disability for 2023, okay? For 2023 in Guyana, there are 50,000 persons with a disability, and in the world there are 1.3 billion persons with a disability. As I say again, in Guyana, right? In Guyana, there are 50,000 persons with a disability, and in the world, there are 1.3 billion persons with a disability. Okay? Then we are looking for the USA. In the USA, there are 42.5 million Americans with a disability. In the USA, there are 42.5 million Americans with a disability. That is the amount for America. That is the amount for America. And read again, for the 2.5 million Americans with a disability. Okay. So now our concern here, our concern is to these buses for persons with a disability, and we will not stop until we get a answer or see something done for persons with a disability. As I say, if the government can have job out there for persons with a disability who have a family or don't have a family, if the government will be having these job for persons with a disability, they should have transportation to take in these persons with a disability to the job and taking them back home. So that is where I'm looking at, and they should be having housing scheme out there for persons with a disability. They should have a housing scheme out there for persons with a disability, and that will be really good to know they have a housing scheme out there for persons with a disability, and where I say again, anyone is going to see any person with a disability, they should see with the guard before entering the gate. You have to tell the guard who they going to see, then the guard would say, well, yes, you can go and see that person or not. Or if that person is there or not. Okay? Okay then. So now we are looking just a minute. Okay, I think I have it back here. Right. So right. So why is it now where we are looking here? I sorry I don't have the video or the clip to show to you. Where is it? I had the video and the clip. So showing the video is where this child has a disability where she is in a wheelchair, and her parents then want her to, well, they have her as a slave then, where they want her must be taking a bucket, full of bucket of water and kind to them so they can wash the clothes. Or they want her to must be doing all the housework or doing all the work when they sit down there enjoying themselves. And that's to say, this young lady can stand on her feet or her 2 feet and walk, right? She can't walk, whatever the case, and this is the kind of treatment persons with a disability is having. Well, so sure this is that in Guyana, well, this has to be in some other country, right? But I am pleading with mothers, aunties, sisters, uncles, fathers, please don't be that kind of hard on your child who have a disability, who might be in a wheelchair, and you asking them to do all of this work for you, right? Yes, the person might have a disability, can walk. Yes, they're dead, but someone in a wheelchair, so you have to fold the bucket, then put the bucket on the rail of the wheelchair, and then you have to roll and carry that bucket of water to you as parents. What kind of, I would say, that is not a good parent or good parent to that young lady, because with family would see the child have a disability or in a wheelchair and telling the daughter to carry the bucket and fill it with water and bring it back to them. I like to know some parents are. I would like to ask this question. Why is it you that as a parent keep the child as a disability then? Is that best you to give the child to the aunt or the uncle or something to the case? If you know, if when the child, if the child and grow to where the child is right now, and the child, and the other clipping is where the child was saying, I don't know was who was asking her the question, but really she answered to the question where the person asked her how old is her, and she said she is 14 years old and have to full buckets of water. She have to help. She have to cook. She have to clean. She have to do all of this when they sit down like kings and queens and so on. So I am pleading or I'm asking, please, wherever this child is with this family in whatever country, please, I would say all the different countries, please look out for these children who have a disability. And I'm sure these are the countries who play to look out for those children who have a disability. And I am not ashamed to say to this government, do not, I say again, this government do not care about persons with a disability, right? If this government was care about persons with disability, we would not be how we are today, right? There's a lot of things going on, and so on. You know, when they have these meetings out there where persons with disability, where we have to meet at state house now, meeting at different places or red house or when they have meetings out there for persons with disability. Some of us as persons with disability do that. No? Why is this? Why is this? And you might have a friend have a disability like you. He or she will know. I don't need to tell you. What's all of this? A lot of slackness is going on in this country, and nothing is not going on. Like a friend who I have, he had to say he didn't even know that I had beaten I think at Red House, and he didn't know because as because he says anytime he know anything, he would let me know, and once he know and I know, we will know what day, what time, and we will gone. But since what to say, since this government gone in, we as persons with disability is not doing anything. various persons with a disability is not knowing anything or knowing what is going on out there, right? And if we as some of us as persons with disability have to put our feet down and get this right and make this right out there and, and so on. Because this is not unfair. This is not this is completely unfair out there. Completely unfair. Completely unfair. And I if I should call anyone or ask, or anyone should call me and ask you, like, stand by, you know, they have anything out there for persons with disability. Sometimes I would say, well, why? Well, I know nothing. Then he would say, well, how come you know? I tell the people that call you or anybody call you? So I would say, well, no. Nobody didn't inform me or nobody didn't tell me anything. So we need to do better than that. Way better. Way better we have to do, because what is it? Then, two, what I'm looking at, $3,000? $3,000 out there added to persons with disability. What? What is $3,000? What is $3,000 to persons with a disability? What $3,000 can do for persons with disability? What $3,000 can do for persons with disability? If someone could answer to my question, what is $3,000 added to persons public assistance, or what is 3,000 added to the old pensioners? I would say that person really concerned for persons out there with a disability and to the the big ones, the pensioners then. Right? Because it's definitely unfair to know $3,000 is added to the pensioners and $3,000 are added to the public assistance. $3,000 added to the public assistance and $3,000 are added to the pensioners. Then, well, I have a call here with me. A pleasant good day to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, pleasant good day to you. I am calling to you. I don't know if you did expect you to have this call, but I am liking to.
No, I did not.
Okay, so I'm liking to ask you, how do you feel as a person with a disability knowing $3,000 are added to your product assistance?
Um, I feel good in a way, but not like very happy about it. It is, I don't think it is enough. I think we should increase it by a lot more. At least it's like a startup.
Because as we know, Guyana is an oil-growing country, right?
Yes.
And Do you think we should have added $10,000 more added to our public assistance?
Yeah, I do.
And right. And what do you have to say concerning jobs out there for persons with disability?
I think we're supposed to have more jobs for us because some of us who could work would like to, but not enough jobs are available for us with disability.
So, do you think we should have government jobs out there for persons with disability?
Yes, I do.
And
Mhm.
do you think too we should have transportation so carry us as persons with disability to our jobs and back home?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I would like to say thank you for your time, and I show my viewers who are read this program is agree is what my caller has said to me concerning the having these jobs out there for persons with a disability, and where she was thinking more to the added to the product assistance was the thanks in a kind of way, but not fully happy. So I would like to say thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay then, bye for now.
Bye bye. Enjoy
Right.
the rest of your day.
Okay, you too. Right, so that is where my caller we see was thankful so far for the 3,000, but not in a full kind of way, and where she was saying too, this is having jobs, this is have jobs out there for persons with a disability. Okay, so in my wrapping up here now, I would like to say Clark's block making shop where they have 4-inch and 6-inch blocks. They have bag of sand, they have bag of stone. You can contact them on 218-0442, 218-0442, 622-6814, 622-6814 for more information. Freedom Life Ministry where they have service on Sundays from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then they have deliverance service on Tuesdays from 10 o'clock 10 o'clock a.m. to about 1 p.m. to about 2 p.m. Okay? You can go to any one of the service, or the Sunday one or the Tuesday one. So feel nice and feel happy of yourself. Okay? As I said, they are located in Princess and Link Street. You can't miss them. There is a three-story building, on a big orange building. You can't miss it. Okay? Cultural Labor College where they have classes Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then they have classes in the evening from 5 p.m. to about 9 p.m. So you can go to any one of the classes, either the day one or the evening one. So on behalf of myself and Alex King, Sally is saying bye for now and enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good night. Bye for now.